Yep, looks good.
Alright, let's see. It's Ahri versus Wei. Okay.
So this game was, I think, first from a couple days ago. My games have either been like auto wins or auto losses recently. Like either we win
Yeah.
really hard or win
Yeah.
lose really hard.
Yeah.
This one was like I think a winnable.
Yeah.
But I just felt very unimpactful throughout most of this game.
Uh,
Um, that's just this is like what I wanted to bring this one into here. The lane's like okay.
yeah.
I start Q just to kind of help push the wave a little bit and use offense as defense, but
Yeah.
um, there's definitely some like parts in here I'm just like a little confused about how they went. So I wouldn't mind your opinion and what you think about everything else. Anything else?
Yeah, sounds good. We'll just start with laning. So let's see. Wei's not here. Bad. Do you want me to start out by just like saying what you should be doing, or do you want me to like just question you and like it should?
Honestly, whatever's more comfortable to you.
Okay. So like
I do coaching like kind of often, so.
Oh, okay, okay, perfect. So what do you think? Like at this point, what are you thinking about here?
So like right here, my idea is just like this to kind of last it.
Yeah.
What I am looking at and what I tried to do quite a bit is like look at like when he's going to go last hit, and that's why I like preparing a queue.
Yeah, perfect.
I don't have one
yeah.
ready to go, but like on this minion, I'm looking to harass here, and I think I missed my timing.
Yeah, you have the.
I missed my spacing.
You have the idea correct. It's just I don't see the action. That makes
Right.
sense. And I think maybe it could help you realize sooner. Like he started lane, right? Like you got 2 autos and you got a Q.
Right.
So even here, you could be thinking, okay, this guy started lane late. He needs to auto these minions eventually. I don't. I can just chill. So with that mindset in mind, with your Q coming up soon, I would be walking up already. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So we're like in terms of positioning. Yeah. Where do you think like really should be in terms of like in this specific state?
Like here, this is all fine. Oh, sorry, my phone went off. Here, this is all fine.
Yeah.
Even here, I would start walking up because you have these minions as like a buffer, right? And like, I mean, where do you think you can walk up? I mean, Hui has Q still, but like, where do you think?
I mean,
Also,
his only play would be QE. I mean, yeah, I can, yeah.
Okay.
So I guess like honestly, like following along next to like that, maybe not this minion, the forward to the right one, but maybe looking at the one to the left.
Yeah.
Is what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like, I think he can't. QQ is pretty hard if I'm him, right? And
right.
I think I'd be really annoyed if Ahri just walks up here and like, you know, maybe he hit a QQ, but it's kind of hard. I don't know if you can see it, right?
Yeah, sure.
On his point of view.
The Q, I mean, yeah, like the QE, I guess maybe, but
yeah. I mean, QE is like whatever. I think it's too long.
Right. Okay.
But just here, like already, this could have been you being here and ready to Q him. You know, because the thought was good. Like I could tell you've been coached before. Like, every coach is gonna say like, "Oh, last hit when they're last hitting," but you should. I think the next step is like actually like implementing that.
Like actually doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's for me. So like usually, I've recently switched to Ahri. I've been playing Victor a lot, so it's obviously a lot easier on Victor to do that. Yeah. Like for me, it's like it's kind of tough is to play like lane bully with Ahri because I don't know I don't know Q spacing as well.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Victor's one of those champs that like you get good at it. Yeah, already that's just like a small thing, but so far nothing too like crazy. Did you use your ward level? Okay, you did. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, level 1. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And here, my idea is like to start pushing for level 2.
Yeah.
Maybe get some harass when he like sticks in.
Yeah, that's fine. But
and I probably get a postured a lot more up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I was just gonna ask, like, what do you think you should have done here? Because like I think this Q's fine, but like here, where do you think you should be clicking?
I mean, probably towards him because, like you said, I'm about to hit level 2.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like this step back here is like too much, you know. Like,
yeah, I think I hesitated because like I know I didn't have Q up. Like I kind of wasted Q on the wave there.
Yeah.
So maybe I should have held Q.
Yeah, I mean, we probably don't need to Q, but even then, you're gonna have W, and I think like it's totally fine. I get what you mean, though. Yeah, like you did use Q, but it seems like you have these ideas correct in your head. It's just like,
yeah, for me, it's like kind of getting the mental, especially like knowing Ahri isn't as strong in the lane.
Yeah,
I think when, like a lot of my champs that I played, like I've played a lot of Syndra.
Yeah.
I've played a lot of Victor, and both of those I feel more comfortable kind of stepping up in the lane, but like knowing that she's not as strong,
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of a just like a mental
I
kind
would
of
say
block for me.
Ahri's just as strong, honestly. Ahri's probably
Okay.
stronger than Syndra, like early game. Syndra's pretty weak early.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, already there's some scenarios where I think Wei would be a little bit lower. Like right now, it's kind of like AFK
Mhm.
lane. So, but
Yeah.
this is fine so far. I guess it's not really that big of a deal.
And honestly, the last coaching I had, I think a couple, like maybe about a month ago,
Yeah.
like he made some sort of comment about like it looks like I look like I play with Ahri, I play like lane like an NPC. Like I'm just kind of like
Yeah, I
it's like what
mean,
it feels like,
so far
and
from
it
what
kind
I'm
of just
seeing,
feel that way.
yeah, so far from what I'm seeing, yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah,
And
I believe it.
you're silver, right? So I
Mhm.
think you don't have to be scared of these guys. Like honestly,
Right.
I would play more aggressive to an extent. Like don't like int and stuff, but I would be playing more aggressive than usual at the CLO, just getting used to like harassing and seeing what I can
Just
do.
like
Yeah,
push. Yeah.
just get used to taking damage and dealing damage yourself. I think
Yeah.
'cause it doesn't look like you're that
Honestly,
comfortable with it.
right. I think honestly, something that's like helped me. I've been like learning Akali on like a lower account, like as like bronze 2, bronze 3.
Yeah,
And that kind of idea I'm getting more and more comfortable with, just in terms of like trading your health for a trade.
yeah,
And like just being willing to take damage. I think too much. I'm a little too passive and like not wanting to ever take damage.
yeah. Also, versus Wave. Um, I mean, okay, so I'll just give you a question. Like here, you guys are both full HP. You guys both have two abilities right now. But let's say you want to play aggressive. Like, how would you posture?
And I guess be like closer towards let's see, my ward's on the top side. So like maybe where my cursor is right now. You'd see it on the thing. I
Yeah,
would think
yeah.
maybe
That's
in that kind of pocket.
that's not bad. I think the main point is, uh, I mean, you probably already heard this from coaching, but it's like don't stand with the wave and yourself at the same time. You know.
Yeah,
So like
I
you like
that with
here.
Hui.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this may be like a Hui specific one. No, sorry, it's my bad.
No, you're good.
With a Hui specific one, because he has QQ. Like, is it better to stand outside the wave and then do him in this way, or like stand inside the wave and just dodge the QE?
Hui's weird, honestly, because he has EE.
Right.
Like you know that like QEE, he can
Hmm.
kind of hit you
Hmm.
no matter where you stand. But honestly, I think. Wait, what was your question? Sorry. Like,
And is it better to stand like and more outside the wave than inside the wave?
is it better to stand more outside the wave than inside the wave? Mm, it honestly just depends. Like here, I would say it's better to stand outside your wave,
Okay.
because if he does just hit you, he's ignoring the wave, which means you'll be able to push. Um, and you know, push leads to like in level 1, you were able to push first, which leads to more uptime on you being able to hit him
Right.
because he has to farm. Does that make sense? So
Hmm.
that's, that's fine. But even here, like he's QE, his Q is down right now, and I don't see any like
Yeah, I prefer to like move up a little bit.
yeah. I'm sorry if it's like nitpicky, but
No, it's fine.
yeah. So it's like even still, it's a bit AFK here. And just so I could show you, like, already it's only 2 minutes in the game, right? Like 3 minutes pretty much.
Sure.
And like, you're both full HP. Push is probably on his side. Like, I think if you did those things we talked about earlier, you'd probably be pushing him in right now. He'd be low, and like that would be increasing your team's win percent by like a lot. Like,
Mhm.
because Scuttle Crab's coming up, like it's silver, so there might be like a random jungle fight or something, and you having push and you having control over him would mean, you know, you're swinging a play. So
Right.
even so, I just want to show. I'm just telling you this because it like I just want
Yeah,
you to
no,
see
for
the
sure.
impact of like it's only 3 minutes in, but already your gameplay
Sure.
could have been swinging your team's win percent by like 5%, like 10%.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like, I mean, probably not at this elo, but I don't know if that makes sense. But
It's like the wild west out here sometimes.
yeah,
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not fun.
yeah.
But it is what it is.
Oh. There's that trade talks about QEs and E's.
Yeah. I honestly I thought I was tethered enough, but
Yeah,
that the range kind of surprised me there.
it's good.
Was I right to go to? I like going 2 points into Q
That's fine.
against like
That's fine.
Hui, Syndra, Ori, Victor.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I think sometimes you go charm if like a solo kill angle or something, but also yeah, like potentially in another universe you're pushing him in and you're like just running here right now.
Sure.
But
And he can't follow really.
yeah. Well, I mean this is fine. Not really fine, but what do you think I have to say about all this?
Honestly, like there's no point in trading when I have number one, I have minions to hit, and he has a window to trade for me, and
yeah,
if I miss E, like I'm fucked. So
yeah, and also it's like a random ability, right? Does that make sense?
right, it does. Yeah,
It's not based on anything. You're not basing this ability on anything he's gonna do. You're just shooting it and hoping it lands.
right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand if these minions get low, but it's like maybe that could be a note. Yeah, I've done some notes.
Okay.
And you probably heard this advice before, but it's like it is the only advice that matters for like
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So yeah, that sucks, but it's all good.
And then like my head right now is I'm just trying to get a reset,
Mm.
and I think I end up staying like way too long.
Mm.
I think maybe I don't.
Base here. Base. Dark seal. Let me see space actually. I only have one thing to say about the base. What do you think it is? After this
Not pushing out all the way. Not pushing the next wave.
Yeah. I think if you base right now, you won't miss anything. Do you see that?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because I mean, caster creeps don't give that much XP. If you miss caster XP early game, it's like not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but melee creeps give like double the XP almost. So.
Oh wait, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like double, but melee creeps give a lot more XP. So in the future, just don't really care about these, and like DC it if you just base here. You want to say anything?
Yeah, it's like no, that's I think that's fine. I get it. Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's like
No, I get it. Yeah.
You just CB back, but here you'll probably miss a little bit more. You should, and also TPing back first way is like not that fun.
This bio is super slow too.
What do you think?
I said I think the bio was like super slow too. Like I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do when I was there. Like I thought about just like I went back and forth a little too much, but
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I have one thing to say here. What do you think it is?
I probably should push because Warwick's invading.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, honestly, it's not even that of an issue with this. It's just you're not even like panning to the fight because
I see.
I don't think it's bad what you're doing necessarily for you because if you're not pushing this, you're trying to deny some XP, right? I assume that's what you're doing.
That was my idea.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like you're denying some melee XP is good, but you should judge the scenario. Like if it looks like Warwick's gonna win 1v1 before Wei TP's back and can do anything, then yeah, what you're doing is fine. But if the fight looks urgent and like it's close and you can make a difference, like you should go, but you don't even know what's going on here by not panning, So I think
sure, that makes sense.
I think you should. Yeah, panning is just the main issue here for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like your decision was good because you just lost the fight, but. Oh, this is also another thing. You got back to lane first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have the position, I'd say, right? Does that make sense? Right. You have the position up in this lane. So, when Hui TP's back, I think you should be looking to play aggressive because he has to walk in to get space, right? You have the space.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Right? So I think here you could be playing aggressive here, right?
Like stepping way up in the lane.
Yeah, and like just play on the max of his Q range. Obviously, don't like step behind his minions or something, but just play outside of his QQ range. Uh, maybe somewhere like here, because in his POV he has to work his way in. Don't let him work his way in for free.
Sure.
And I don't know how do I explain? I'm trying to put another note. It's like when you're in lane first, especially control mage matchup. There's a lot of good players. Like, let's say I'm Oriana or something, or I'm Syndra, with like 2 Qs or something. I would be prepping it. I would be prepping an Ori Q, or prepping a Syndra Q, to make it annoying for this guy to step up.
Sure.
Same thing for Ahri. I mean, Ahri is like a bit weirder, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
Here, I think he should not be able to walk up and do this for free. It's like another instance of like AFK gameplay, kind of.
Yeah, no doubt.
Not bad charm. I mean, none of this is that bad. That's good. I like that.
I think after this, that's not here, but like we just kind of start pushing waves back and forth, which is just kind of what the lane is. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, early game is kind of the main point of the game where you can actually like harass and like do all the stuff I talked about and like get a lead. But if it does reach like the later levels, yeah, you guys, if one wants to AFK push, like there's not much you can do. So
sure, yeah,
this is good. I like this. Like this was really well timed Q. Like I just want to see this more. This minion is low. Boom. This is like perfectly timed. You just got to repeat this. That's perfect. Let's just see. Very nice. You do go that sucks. Do you know when fruit spawns, by the way?
I'm sorry.
Do you know when fruit spawns?
Actually, no, I don't remember. I don't remember the timing. Someone told me once. I forget what it was.
It's 6 minutes. It's like an interval between 6 minutes and 6:30, I think. So
okay.
After this wave, you can look for fruit, and it'll always spawn on either side.
Okay.
So, something to think about. Yeah, I mean, not much to say here. Like you don't have mana, so it's kind of hard for you to do anything. I do think you can just chill on using your Q.
Okay.
Because like right now, if you look on the map, it doesn't look like anything's gonna happen, right?
Sure.
So I don't think push is really that like necessary here. Like you don't have to feel pressure to Q and like use all your mana. You can kind of play for your 1v1 if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
And in this case, playing for your 1v1 just means like conserving mana, just being ready to like.
Okay.
Do that. Yeah, I mean this is fine. If you are just spam pushing a base, that's fine too. I just really hope you base.
I think no, maybe yeah. I don't. This is what I was talking about earlier, where I should have backed. Like during when I was reviewing it.
Yeah, this is fine. Still, it's not the greatest, but even here, I'd just be base. Nice, that's fine. Oh, you say again?
No. I was just laughing because like it's the whole like push thing.
Oh,
I think it's so funny. So like when he got a kill, it's like the whole like Alois Mundo thing. I think it's funny. That was not me. That was not me being toxic.
Oh, I see. Oh no, I got you. I mean, this is fine. It's just like maybe your buy should have been. I don't know how much you had. Maybe your buy should
before the cannon. Yeah, honestly, like I didn't want to. I really wanted to stay for last chapter. I think this was my idea here, and I think it's kind of got lost in the pushing sauce, as it were.
I see. Yeah, no, I mean this is all fine.
I think even here it's kind of the same thing. Like I knew it wasn't a cannon, so I didn't want to back it.
Yeah, I mean it's just AFK gameplay. Like it's not good.
Yeah.
But you just use too much mana. Like I don't know. I don't play too much Ahri, so I would know. But yeah, maybe you have to structure your bases better if you don't get a good buy.
Okay.
Yellow chapter. Let's see what you do now. I don't know much about that stage of the game. Let's see. Just watch this. I do think you're late to lane, so it makes sense he has prio here, right? Like you base second.
Right. Yeah.
But I do think you should be posturing up more.
Okay.
Just to help him, like here. Maybe you know this now, but melee creeps. So like, here, are you thinking about Warwick doing grubs? Like,
Yeah, that was my idea. I saw him moving towards it, and I just knew I was late to get like push.
Yeah. So yeah, I think like here, you should be in the mindset of like maybe posturing here, like just collect these melee creeps and then start
yeah.
there. And like you can face check, right? You have a pink, you have a yellow. Like you can slowly face check him, and because Claw did drag, so I mean it's pretty rare that they like cross up and fight. That makes sense. And like
Yeah,
even if he does, it looks like I don't know. If I were you, I'd maybe want to take this fight. I don't know if Claw is level 6, but you're Ahri. You want to play with your jungler, right? So this is like a scenario that where you can be more proactive, like especially on Ahri, it's important. So because I don't like the fact you postured so back here when
it kind of like made his job way harder.
Yeah, because I think if you did what I said, you'd be like around here, and then like this guy's like sandwiched now, you know. And also even here, like you didn't do what I said, right? But what's the next best thing you should do here?
I guess my idea was to put a maybe control ward down. I'm not really sure. Or like maybe you can like meet Hui as he walks back to lane.
Yeah. What do you think Hui's gonna do after this? Oh, sorry.
I mean, he just kind of has to come back to lane regardless. After he like kind of like as long as he has to walk back.
Yeah, exactly. So I think you should not show here, right? I think you have a pink, so you should pink here, maybe yellow here. Make it hard for him to run back to lane. That should be your game plan.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And like I don't know how to. I think it just comes into like predicting what the enemy's gonna do because like this wave gonna come soon, right? So like that's what all League is. Like when you're shooting abilities, you're predicting them like last hitting a creep, or you know like when you're doing shit like that, it's because you're predicting that he wants to go back to lane. Like try to get into the mind of the enemy more. I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're thinking about this stuff.
Not in like that moment. I didn't see that opportunity like to just like, bully him on the way back.
Even here, I would start thinking, okay, Hui most likely. It looks pretty likely he's gonna show up on his Warwick, right?
Yeah.
So I'd be thinking, okay, what is this guy gonna do next? He'll hit this guy. Hopefully my jungler doesn't int, and you know he has to run back to mid. Like already here, I would be thinking that.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
So try to incorporate that. Because him walking back here for free is like, I don't know. He should get punished.
Huge, honestly.
Right? Yeah, he should get punished. I know. But that's fine. It's all good. Just see this again.
I think at this point, Kha'Zix was pretty strong, so I literally wasn't sure about taking this fight. Yeah,
I do think some things you could be doing, especially in Ahri, is you should not show yourself. Like you have a pink in this bush, right?
Okay. Yeah.
On champs like Ahri, on champs like Syndra, what other champs? Like honestly, every control mage. Like if you just show like that, it's really odd. Like the enemy can play around you easily, right? But let's say you're just fogged right here, right? Let's say you're fogged here. You could get a charm, you can get a quick chunk, and that could swing the grub fight.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
You see that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Just playing around your vision, I think, for objective fights. Even here, like maybe you could have just stood here. Maybe if this is too sus, you could just sit in here, and it's silver. So I guarantee these guys they're not even thinking about you if you're not on their screen.
Right, right.
So what you're doing here is like you're not really helping this Warwick. I think
Yeah,
you're not doing anything besides just looking at them. And I mean they can just jump on you right now. You know.
sure.
Yeah, that's the only critique I have. And yeah, Kha'Zix is level 7, so it's level 7 to 5. So I don't really think there's anything there. Hmm. Let's hear it. Anyways.
Like kind of unlucky. I didn't realize like he was gonna be still in that bush. Like I walk into Kha'Zix here.
Oh, you did? Wait.
Yeah, like on the top side, he's just like chilling on that bush.
Let's see.
So okay, I'm playing my jungler. Got somebody low. We're ganking together, and like, oh shit.
Oh. Only thing I really have to say about this is like, do you like this room?
You know, I like my idea was I saw he was going top. So my idea when I'm playing Ahri is I want to play with the jungler as much as I can.
Yeah.
So I think we would have maybe if we would have gotten top, we maybe would have gotten the grubs afterwards. I just didn't have information on Hui and Kha'Zix.
As a mid
I was pretty convinced Hui backed. Yeah, you know, I don't. I think in the moment for sure because I'm kind of checking off the boxes. However, I think I maybe could have like
what boxes?
maybe pushed mid first. At least the boxes of like playing with your jungler. Yeah. I'd already pushed the wave out and like moving towards top.
That box is not real here because Hui pushed you in first, okay. Right?
Right.
So this is not a roam timer for you. If anything, it's Hui's roam timer.
I see. Okay.
So if you roam now, you're guaranteed gonna miss out on this wave.
Right. Okay.
So I think I don't want to give you a hard rule. Sometimes these roams work, sometimes they don't. But you shouldn't. Right. You should try to play as if the enemy is like. How do I say it? Imagine this Alawi. Unless it's painfully obvious he's gonna die to this roam. Imagine this Alawi is like Zeus or something, or like I don't know, like who's a good top laner, Impact or something. I don't know, like
yeah, sure.
He's not gonna die to this roam. He sees you missing, right? So it's like this play is not a high chance play. Does that make sense?
Oh, I see. Okay.
By any means, right? I mean, I guess it's silver, right? So maybe my advice is bad here, but if you do the more guaranteed thing, you will play more consistently. Because right now you're just giving a wave for a really low chance that you'll kill Alawi.
Sure.
You see,
yeah.
Like, the risk reward. Makes sense. So I think, I mean, the biggest thing here is like your wave. You didn't get cryo, so you should not. I mean, this is like not a hard set rule. Sometimes they have like a 1K bounty or something.
Sure.
But you see it now.
That makes sense. Yeah, I do.
For the boxes to be checked for this roam to actually be good is like you push this guy in first, and now you're running up now.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Because as a mid laner, I do not like this roam. I'm missing out on the wave for nothing.
Right. Well, it's even like worst case scenario because I die here too.
Yeah. So this puts you behind, and honestly, this should just mean mid's kind of over. Like Hui just got a whole wave on you.
I guess my other idea was too. I think like knowing it was a cannon, I thought I had maybe some more time.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm just like coping.
Which wave was the cannon? The next one?
This next one, yeah.
I see. I don't think you should think like that. I think you should just think like, okay, this guy pushed me in first. I probably don't want to roam. Unless it's like,
okay,
you're Ahri, so like, yeah, you want to roam, and like, yeah, you want these random fights, but general mid lane guide, like, you didn't get that push there, so it's not on you, you know?
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, don't have to nitpick that anymore. Let's see. Push. Very nice. I like that. That's what you should be doing. That's good. There's some vision. Okay, not bad.
I definitely wasted ult here. A little too excited.
It's fine. Yeah, I mean, that was a waste of ult, but it's not really anything to go over that much. Hold on, something's weird here. I think after this chunk, this goes back into orders, because I just think it's weird how Hui keeps getting, like, pushed over you. Like, here, that's really good. I think... I honestly would prefer... I don't know how to make you see it, but I honestly would prefer if you just push the wave first and then do what you're doing. Do you know why?
Like push the next wave first?
Yeah. Do you know why? Because if you're doing like the reverse order again, where you're going before you push the next wave and you're doing something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like,
yeah,
I like that you cleared this pink, right? But then Hui just gets this wave on you. If you see it here.
It's ready for free, yeah.
He gets this wave on you. And honestly, if there's a fight right now here, Hui's first, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And if I'm the jungler on your team and we're body viewing this, I'm going, what the hell? Didn't you chunk this guy? How is he like getting cryo? Right? So I think maybe this is only one game, but maybe a common pattern you could look out for is just like cryo wave first, almost always. Obviously, you're playing Ahri, so I don't want you to like follow this rule like sometimes.
Sure, yeah.
But does it make sense? Like, I think.
I think so, yeah.
After this chunk, I think.
So the wave was like so far away at this chunk. So should I like staying even more lane, or like my idea was like kind of search towards?
Just click up here, get ready for the next wave, push that, then run down. I think that feels a lot more natural.
Okay.
And then if it's like that, like by here you're like here.
Right, you're already there. You're right.
Like here, you're clicking this pink. These guys are fighting, but they're like, oh shit, Ahri has pushed and she's here. Like, I don't want to fight. That's the enemy team's point of view. But here, the enemy's like going in on you guys because
which I would have been already halfway there.
Yeah, they see you on mid, and Hui's like probably already like running here, you know. So yeah, and then like use ult. That sucks. You're lane late, which is fine because your team won a skirmish. So this is all fine.
I mean that makes a lot of sense. Why I feel like a lot of my games feel like unimpactful.
Yeah,
is a lot of these little things.
Yeah, you're doing like the reverse step. Like all this is just a result. I mean, I don't really blame you for this because you're late to lane here because of the fight that happened. And you guys did win out, so I don't blame you for this. But it is just like, hopefully you see the impact of like pushing and stuff.
Right.
You can stay here. Not bad. Whoa!
Disregard the fat figure there.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's like it's called a style play.
I think you could honestly get this wave. I mean, I don't know. You don't know where Paw is, so it's fine. You guys, it's fine. But even like a small thing, right? Like, I just want you to see it. This whole sequence where you weren't kind of playing on your timers kind of led to them getting dragon. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I had a bag.
Well, not even that. It's like the flow of the game is like you were late here. You're late on this wave, right? Which means it's awkward for you in this fight. And then it's awkward for you here entering back to lane, which means he got pushed, he chunks you out, and like it's silver, so he overstays because he thinks he can kill you, and Warwick gets him. But like all this stuff like resulted in the enemy team having the tempo for dragon. I don't know if you see that.
Right. No, yeah, it makes sense a lot.
Like that stuff actually, like that dragons and stuff it's kind of like the main win. Like what's that? There's like a statistic where it's like if enemy has like 2 dragons already, like the win percent's already like really high.
Yeah, it's like 87%. I remember seeing that. It's like something
crazy.
ridiculous.
Yeah, there's something ridiculous. So like, it might not seem like you're making too many mistakes, but like,
it's like missed opportunities almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
dragon because your jungler used his tempo to kill Hui, which is not bad, but
right.
It's like if you're playing on a more natural, if you're playing how the game is meant to be played on like the correct timers and stuff, like I swear the games will feel a lot more natural, and like your team will be the one
Sure,
getting
yeah.
targets and stuff. Yeah, this is good. Get a timer here. The check marks are all filled here, so
Okay.
it's good. I don't blame you for walking over here. It does look kind
Just
of
really has like insurance more than anything else.
Yeah, I think as you get better at judging scenarios, you could like put a pink here maybe or something.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you're panning right now, you can see, oh, the fight's probably over. Yeah, just chuck it away. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure, you know
That's a pretty easy chunk actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Just using your prio, however you can.
I guess so. This is something that's like kind of tough for me, and when I was playing like Galio in the past, I don't really worry about this very much.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of like with Galio, I feel like you just like step up and just push the wave no matter where they're at because you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like if they hit you or not.
Yeah.
But with this one, I'm a little more like hesitant to step up in the wave with Ahri.
Here?
I don't know if that's like legitimate or what, but
Here?
or like earlier on, like you see me kind of posture up. Like it's this next wave here. Like you see I'm like super hesitant to walk up until after he pushes.
Like here. Honestly,
yeah.
His champ at this point is better 1v1. Does that make sense? So like
it does. Yeah, it does.
You kind of have to. With Ahri, it's like you're like a 2v1 champ. Like you're with your jungler. So like if Hui doesn't know where your jungler is, then yeah, you can walk up and like pretend like he's there. You know.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think at this point, don't feel bad that you're not getting pushed. I think what you should feel bad about is that whole early game.
Is the early stuff.
Yeah, and here it's like Hui QEs and just one shots to the wave, and like you need your jungler there to contest push. I feel like. I mean, it is silver, so I don't really think that's like really the case, but it's like his champ right now is better over one. You know, it's just
sure.
So I wouldn't feel too bad about giving push here. It's not like it's anything urgent anyway. Well, do you not go there?
I was waiting for him to go. I'm like, all right, dude, let's get it. I'm ready.
Who do you think should go here?
But I mean, I honestly, my idea was to do Warwick just because he has like guaranteed lockdowns I can like follow the charm up with is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of why like I ping there too. Is like, let's get it.
Yeah. I think you should go.
Okay. Just initialize and go for it.
Yeah, he's too far.
Maybe just like hold charm.
Here?
Okay.
Here? He's too far up already. I think just go for it.
Okay.
I don't know if you see it. But
honestly, I was like so dead set on him like on Warwick going for this. I didn't even like consider me starting the fight. Like I was just like,
how do you envision Warwick? How do you envision Warwick going?
I guess like
he just runs at him.
I guess my idea was just like especially when he was like closer to that pillar, like the wall there.
Yeah.
I was like considering that maybe he like just literally runs at him, like hits W or whatever, and then like goes and like and suppresses him or whatever. Is kind of what I was like envisioning.
Yeah. I think it's pretty hard for Warwick to go on this. Like he'll just run at him, right? And then he doesn't have ult, so Hui can just like fear him away, you know?
Oh, just fear him away. That's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So you should think about that stuff. You should think about what your jungler can do. Like if he was like Lee Sin or something, then yeah, I'd be like, bro, you should probably go here or Vi or something.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense with the fear.
Yeah, in this case, like you should think about what the enemy can do. And,
like here is exactly what I was waiting for. Was that part?
But this is not you guys
like replicable.
This is not you guys making a good play on him. This is him running it down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He should not be running into the Warwick here, right?
Right.
Here, this would have been a good play. Like this would have been you guys making a good play on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then here it's like he's just running it down here. Nice job, not bad. See, you guys are back to.
The Kazi's definitely could have killed me a second ago. Yeah.
Nice job. You guys got bot tower. Nice. Okay, not bad. I only have one minor thing to say here. Do you think it is?
Mhm.
Here.
Oh, it's just not because it's getting the wave, or that's kind of what my first thought is. Or I don't know, like maybe because he was like already kind of dead and like, wasting ult. Those are my first initial
I
reactions.
think you should just channel here.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
I think you should just channel base here.
Oh, just base. Okay.
You know why?
Like afterwards, after the fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fight was fine. I didn't say anything too bad here.
Okay.
Play this
Okay.
fine. We're kind of running down. Like already here, already here. What do you think about like here?
Like basing after this, or like going on the fight?
Here. What are you thinking about here at this point?
Honestly, I'm just straight up like tunnel vision on Hue, to be honest.
Okay,
like,
that's fine. I think like it's really like isn't it kind of obvious that he's dead here? I don't know if you see it. Like
yeah, I mean for sure, yeah.
You probably don't need to ult and shit. Like I don't blame you for it. Like yeah, get that kill or get that assist. But
yeah,
I think get your mind on the next thing ASAP.
Okay.
Which is, you know, I said like a big point this game was like you dropping waves and stuff, or not dropping waves, but you like messing up the order and like not prioritizing waves. Like here, as soon as this guy's dead, I would be thinking, okay, let's get back to farming. Like, what do I?
What's next, right?
Yeah, scan the map. Top's covered. This is the point in the game where like the bot lane swaps. So this lane's gonna be covered by Smolder. So like, look at this. Tristana's pushing. There's a wave here.
Right. So immediately like B and go bot. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So this is like a lot of wasted time. You say it for this wave when I think if you base, you'd already be like at this tower probably.
Right. Okay.
Or getting ready to hold this tower. It's just more wasted time. Yeah, like that huge wave should have been yours.
I might miss a whole wave. Yeah.
So I think as a default, you know how as a default, you know my whole point of like where I said top's covered, mid's covered, bot's covered. Like that should be your default in the game. Like, get that thinking really drilled into your head of like,
okay,
if I'm not farming, like it better be for a good reason.
Sure.
I'm not prioritizing waves. I think that'll help you, and it'll make the games flow a lot naturally. Yeah. So pretty unfortunate. You missed a lot of waves, but that's fine.
I get picked off by Kha'Zix, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see. I don't really blame.
Honestly, I thought I was pretty safe for this because like where like Warwick's is on as red.
Yeah.
I saw that it was. I don't think I saw that it was warded until way late. Even though it was there, I really don't think I saw it. Or like at least I didn't. I saw it and didn't register. Like, oh shit! Like Kha'Zix could be here.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's just that it's warded.
Yeah.
But the overall idea behind your movement is solid. You can push this wave, and then you push this wave, and then you're like running up. It's a timer, right? You already know your mistake. Like it was warded. I don't really have much here. It's just yeah. I mean, this mistake is pretty bad.
I mean, I think that this was his dragon too, because I'm dead for dragon.
Okay, yeah, that is really bad then. But I can't really coach that, you know. It's like.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Hopefully you see that next time. But the overall idea of what you're doing is not bad. If anything, if dragon's spawning in a minute, it's tough to say. No, literally, yeah. Your only mistake was just walking in there. I think if you, if anything, you might have committed too much. What do you think I have to say?
Regarding just like the specific moment.
Yeah, or like in terms of getting ready for dragon.
Yeah, you know, I guess the initial idea was to just shove and move. So you saw, like, you know, I should shove the side lane and start moving mid.
Yeah.
And then if a fight breaks out, I would be there to just to do something, especially before drag. Yeah. It's kind of what my logic was at the time.
Yeah.
What's your thought?
I think if there's nothing that's going to be happening mid here, then just get ready to go back to your wave. Kind of like earlier in the game where I said you were committing too much and not prioritizing your wave. It's the same thing here when you play side lane. Because I mean, do you see that now?
I do, yeah. Because I mean, if there when it meets, I don't die, and then I'm alive for dragon.
Yeah, yeah. You probably I see that. You probably push this way in because honestly, if I'm playing on side lane, I'm scared of the Ahri, like with enemy jungle not showing. Probably push that in, and then you can group. I think you're just trying to do too much on Ahri. Like these roam times and stuff are are not bad, but like it seems like as soon as you get a timer, you're like super eager to like force something.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of the times, League is usually a slow game. I mean, I guess at this elo it's not, but try to just go for more guaranteed plays. Like sitting around here,
Okay.
I don't really think like does much, reward and stuff.
Especially because it's warded twice. They just like, yeah, it's just a bad.
Yeah, you guys this
It's just a
dragon.
bad play.
Respawn. I assume dragon's gone. Dragon's gone. But window dies.
Is it right to go top here?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know much to say about here. Maybe you should recognize sooner that you can go top.
Yeah, I saw it too late.
It's not really, anything that crazy though. Nice pick. Nice job.
This was a huge. I think it's a huge mistake on my part. I didn't want them to do the drag because I didn't have ult. So like I was like super hesitant, which is why I didn't move until super way late. I'm sorry, Otacon. Yeah, I'm sorry, Otacon. Because my idea was to push and then go bot, like to get this wave in. Because now I didn't have ult for another 50 seconds or so. And that's why I like ping assistance mid. It's like, hey, I want to push this out first. But I think I'm recognizing it now. Honestly, I just probably should have went straight to bot. Maybe.
I think this pull is just terrible.
No.
I don't really like this pull.
What do you mean?
From your team?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's bad. Like I think it's a bad play. Yeah. I didn't have ult, so that's why I was super late to this.
I don't really blame you for this. Honestly, if you recognize this is a bad pull, it's not bad to just like TP top even. Just like
I'm not going there.
I'm not even kidding. Like I don't know.
I'm not.
You guys have good vision. I just don't think you guys do it that fast.
Yeah, and that's what I was like really honestly I was like really worried about. Like in these like type of skirmishes, I feel okay about like dealing with them and like how to kind of play them.
Yeah.
But I think with not having ult, obviously it makes my champion so much worse. And the game becomes really really hard after this.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Let's see dragon. Now, at this point, I feel like the game's kind of out of your hands, but let's see. At this point, it's just about maybe dropping waves and trying to help your team out. I mean, they got soul, so I don't know. I mean, it is silver, so it's still winnable. Let's see. Okay, fair fight.
This fight felt really weird because like my idea was to like zone him out, like way out, but I think the rest of the team kind of got fucked up. When I reviewed this fight, I was thinking I probably should have just peeled for Smolder because I think he was like pretty strong at this point instead of just like diving the back line.
That does seem correct, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I should have just played Smolder.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to Smolder here. I don't have the POV, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah. Because the Kazi gets a triple, and like I think always we all die here. I'm like, well.
Okay. I don't know. I would say the stuff after Soul is not too important.
Yeah, sure.
But this early game stuff is something I really want you to work on. That's the main thing.
Okay.
And the wave stuff. And was there anything else from this game, or like, do you think you learned stuff? Like, I don't want to. Like,
no, I mean, definitely.
You know, I feel bad if I like charge money and I'm not like actually teaching you anything.
I get it. I honestly, I think so. I think it's just a matter of like recognizing these things earlier. Like this is something like talking through. I can see it.
Yeah.
But I think like recognize like in the moment, like that none of that comes through my head really.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to do a better job of like recognizing it sooner and like building that muscle memory to be able to see those things before they happen, or like recognizing when to be on the waves. I guess my follow up question would be like, is there a certain place where the wave is where you're like, okay, I definitely need to stay mid for this?
What do you mean?
Like generally speaking. So okay, so let's like we talked earlier, like how I moved after
row?
like pushing a wave, like on
Yeah.
that on like that one of the bad rooms that I did.
Yeah.
And it feels like you want to meet the wave like as it
Oh, like
meets.
here.
So like, is there like a general rule of thumb? Is it like second tier tower? Like okay, I probably should just stay and push this next wave out,
I think
or
it's
like, what
more a
does that look
matter
like?
of like
Urgency maybe.
this wave. He pushed in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not doing shit on this wave. You're just collecting.
Right. Yeah.
You're not doing
Sure.
shit, right?
Right.
And that's his timer. And
Right.
you know, yeah, you could if there's like a fight here, yeah, you can connect, but by all means and purposes, Wei has the the upper hand here, right? Or like Wei has the control.
Mm-hmm.
So you roaming here is like it shouldn't feel natural. I mean, what's the point? Like, sorry, what's like the main point behind your question? Sorry, it's just like
I guess the idea is like my main point. I guess is like how to recognize when it's my timer or not. Maybe is probably the best way to.
okay, yeah, your timer.
Do that.
I mean, it's just really obvious. It's like, what do you think here? Is it your timer? I can go over like every
After
wave.
XQW, yeah. I mean, yeah,
Even
I think so.
even here, which wave? This wave here. Whose timer is it?
I mean, I can push the next one for sure.
Right, you just saw him base, right?
And then move. Mm-hmm.
So even here, you can recognize it's going to be your timer, even before the
Sure,
waves meet,
okay.
right? You see that? And then I'll just keep going.
Mhm.
I'll just keep going, like keep going over it. Look at this chunk. That's good. But at this point here, whose timer is it going to be next wave?
I mean, Huey is because I'm not there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
contest, yeah.
exactly. So even here, if I'm in comms, I'm saying, guys, it's Hui's timer. Like,
Okay.
as I'm playing this, because like he's gonna get this wave. Like maybe just like work on maybe go through your games and just see like whose timer it's gonna be.
Okay.
So let's see this next wave. Okay, here, whose timer is it gonna be?
It's if he shows, it's gonna be him.
Yeah, I mean it's not even if he shows, right? Like you know he's gonna show, right?
Oh, sure.
Right here, you just saw him run back.
Mhm.
Even here, just because he's off the map doesn't mean he's like not there. You know.
Sure.
If you guys won this fight, where is he running back to? And he's not dead.
I mean, he has to go mid.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was about to meet. Yeah.
Yeah. So here, whose timer is it?
It's the Huey's.
Ways, yeah.
Mhm.
Even here, whose timer is it?
Yeah, for
he
sure.
just went
Still
out the
his. Yeah.
wave. Yeah, and then
So it's like really a matter of like who gets the way first, really.
yeah, that's like
Who
that's
they
the
would clear
basis of
first.
mid and pro play. That's why mid is OP. It's like
Yeah.
even though you did, it looks like on the screen you did all right versus this guy. If like I don't know if some pro coaches like analyze this game, and be like, wow, this guy fucking shit on this guy, you know, if he's saying
Sure.
that, and even though it doesn't look like that,
Because like he's always has prio.
yeah, that's what prio means pretty much. Hopefully you see it.
Yeah,
But, like
makes
here,
sense.
who has the?
I mean, definitely not me, as I'm way too far away.
Are you
And
sure?
I don't TP.
Are you sure?
I think so. Because like wait, since
He's
we're
dead?
oh well, he's dead. Oh, my bad, I didn't see that. Then definitely me. Okay,
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah,
I didn't
you
see
see that,
that.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get back here, and look, see. But even here, you should already be thinking that. As
Okay.
you're in base right here, right? It's obvious, right? You see all that? You see it?
Yeah, for sure.
So here, you can already be knowing that you can make a play after this wave. And that's
Right,
the kind of
okay.
thinking a good Ahri does.
Right. Like thinking ahead to like what's about to happen.
Yeah. And then you roam. Okay, whose timer is it here?
Sorry, my cat's currently blocking the minimap.
Yeah.
I mean he's gonna be in mid first, so it's gonna be
Yeah,
his.
you roamed, but yeah. Like, you
Yeah.
use your timer.
That's yeah. This is really helpful to see.
Yeah. You use your timer here, which is good. You maybe, you know, in another scenario, you like get 2 kills here, but you know your team won the fight already.
Right.
Use your timer.
Sure.
That's fine. So here it's like, okay, it's waste timer now. You see that?
Mhm.
And then here, I mean, most likely it's gonna be waste timer, right?
Yeah, because he just has better push.
Yeah, he's just
Right.
kind of better 1v1 at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just alpha chat him and like dodge all this shit. And, like,
just go for it.
yeah, but
I don't have the hands for that. So
so here it's like, yeah, waste timer. So you should not be in the mindset of, oh, I want to roam. Unless it's like really free or something.
Oh, because he has first move. Oh,
yeah, right?
I
And
see.
then
Okay.
like
Yeah.
that thinking, and then you can review your games and you could be like, oh, did I mess up mechanically early game where he has the timers and the push? Like, am I not harassing well? Am I not dodging abilities well?
Yeah.
Like here you can see that, and that's basically just mid lane. I think we kind of went over all the timers. Okay, like
this one might be a good one because like he's
yeah,
like Warwick's going to the grubs.
Yeah, let's go over it. Let's get out. Let's go out. Let's go over it after first base. So like, early game. I mean, yeah, this is just early game. Like, you guys are just fighting. But even here, early game, the timers are more about like who's gonna get their bases off and stuff. Like here, he kind of beat you 1v1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's his timer to push this and like get his base. You're racing first, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, early game. I feel like early game's not that important to like look at. Like besides the mechanic stuff, like
okay.
the timer stuff is like not really relevant early game too much.
Sure. Yeah.
Like,
it's
like
definitely
here,
more about like after first base.
Yeah. Let's see. After first base, here, whose timer is it?
That'd be mine because he has TP back because I'm first.
Yeah,
back.
exactly. You sack some minions, you sack some XP. It's whatever. But yeah, you TP back. Here, I'd be telling my team, hey guys, if you want to invade, if you want to do something, like it's my timer now.
Okay.
Obviously, after I push this wave, like this guy's kind of going too early.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's like, yeah, I want to invade this call, I'd be like, okay, just let me push this wave and I can go first. That's what I'd be saying.
Right. I think a lot of this too is like just like learning how to read the jungler and see what they want to, because obviously you don't have comms in like solo queue, but
yeah, honestly, you can really easily predict
makes
what
sense.
they want to do. It's just like if they're running into the enemy jungle, yeah, they want to invade. If they're hitting dragons, they want to do drag. Like you don't have to
right, exactly. Right. Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
That's good. Whose timer is there?
That'd be mine, right? Because I just pushed
you
it.
Push this in. Yeah. I mean, you're so can't really do much on this timer, but
right, exactly.
Here, yeah, you have another timer. Yeah, hopefully you see it like space.
So I guess like I guess like the question is like going to a spot like where he has the push and he has this timer, like what should I be doing in that specific moment? Like here, like when he had like his timer to do something.
I'd be
it's his turn, I guess.
I'm spamming danger,
okay.
Mia, and then if my team ends, they end. Like, it's not on me that
Right.
I mean, maybe it was on me because I laned poorly or something, and I had to base later or something, and he's back on the way. But yeah, that part's on me. But at this point, it's good to recognize. Okay, like, good luck, guys. Like, it's his timer. I don't really want to. I don't really want to go. Like, I don't really want to do anything. I need to catch this wave, and then I can do stuff.
Sure.
So here, be in the mindset. Be like, here I mean, there's 4 minutes here. Like, you're not just gonna give him for free, right? So, he roams.
Right.
Here. And that's good. You recognized it too, like that it was his timer. You're like being in danger and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And already we went over this, like what you could have done.
Yeah, just like just stick in the fog. Yeah. I definitely I'll play around with more like fog of war stuff because I do feel like I show quite like too often.
Yeah.
I like a coach told me one time was essentially it was like if you're staying in the fog of war, like you could be anywhere. As opposed to like if they see you, they know exactly where you're at.
Yeah.
So that was like an interesting thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that all good?
It does. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Is there anything else you want to look at?
I don't think so. Not from this game.
Okay, perfect. Are there any more games or?
Not for this session. I think we can kind of wrap it up, and then I would love to do one again eventually.
Yeah, sounds good.